Akira sure opened the doors for more anime motion pictures to hit North America. Promare. First time I watched it with my friend, and she was like, these people are volatile. Yes, every character in this movie, except maybe two characters, are the definition of volatile. Like, if you were to open a dictionary, they should put their pictures inside the dictionary. You know what I mean? What is this movie, Promare? What is the story? Well, the best way I can describe it is a Civil War film. It is a Civil War film. Let's just read the back of this, shall we? 30 years passed since the appearance of the Burnish, a race of flame-wielding mutant beings who destroyed half the world with fire. When a new group of aggressive mutants calling themselves Mad Burnish appears, the epic battle between Gallo, a new member of the anti-Burnish rescue team, Burning Rescue, and Leo, the leader of the Mad Burnish, begins. Here's the thing. Eventually, these two become friends and allies, and together they fight good and evil. It's later revealed that something more sinister is going on, and together, Gallo and Leo fight the real evil. So it turns out the enemy wasn't the enemy. They were fighting an ally the whole time, and they didn't even know it. That's the summary. That's the plot. So what do I like about Promare? All the voice acting in this English dubbed version is awesome. All the actors, you could just tell that they gave everything. Some voice acting, you can just tell they're in it for the money. You can just tell they're not really into it. This one, you can tell they are really into it. Like, you can almost feel that energy. You can almost picture them in the recording studio just giving it their all. And that is what great voice acting is. Another thing, the idea of enemies becoming your friend or ally. Kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, how Captain Hector Barbossa became the good guy throughout the series after the first movie. Or in an episode of Spider-Man, the animated series from the 90s, Venom and Spider-Man had to work together. Well, in Promare, Leo and Gallo, friend and foe, the good guy and bad guy, they had to team up together. It's about time that films did more of this for the future. Who knows, maybe a genre like that will win the Academy Award for Best Picture. Now, let's talk a little bit about animation. Most anime movies that I've seen, like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Berserk, all three Berserk films, and Akira, the animation in all those movies that I mentioned, they look almost three-dimensional, like no need for computers. In this one, it was a combination of 3D and 2D animation, but for the majority, it was 2D animation. When you look at the buildings, there was a little bit of detail in the buildings, and I'm not saying this as a negative criticism. I'm just saying it's noticeable. You'll notice that there's a huge difference in animation when it comes to Promare, especially anime animation. At least different from the other animes that I've seen. And other than that, I really thought it was a nice change for two-dimensional anime animation. And I really enjoy Promare. If you want a movie that has a great climax, this is your movie. Because here's the thing, the whole movie is a build. It's a build. It's like a volcano ready to erupt, and then finally it's like the best part of the movie. So if you want to watch Promare, give it a shot. It is a lengthy movie, heads up, so don't get bored, okay? Things get better. So because of the builds, I don't mind it when movies do a build like that, but they can get a little bit boring, no offense. So I'm just gonna give it 8 out of 10 film cameras.